Hello, my name is Jackson, and this is my video about the Nacirema article and other thoughts. I thought the article was a very entertaining read. It covered aspects of our lives that we find commonplace, but it made me actually think about why we do that and why do we do the things that we do. American culture is kind of silly when you dissect it with a lens like that. Like it said in the article, why do we aspire to reach a body which we couldn't really get to if we tried? It's an impossible standard. I liked how in-depth it went into our various medical systems and practices, and talked about like all the money it costs and how that's different from other places. Is how much gifts we have to give to others in order to receive medical help and care. And I also liked how it touched a bit upon taboo subjects that we have in America that in other places are seen not in such a negative light, like especially pregnancy. I think other places it's less stigmatized as it is in America. The ritual I'll be talking about is coffee / energy drink / tea, or just caffeine in general. And I decided to write it like it was from the article. The Nacirema people typically need a special concoction brewed that morning within their living space, or for other places, but as a gift required. It seems that the concoction is believed to improve their mental capacity and remove tiredness. It also has been observed that some of the Nacirema, when either forgetting or purposely avoiding their morning concoction, seem to develop a bad mood. This miracle drink is what some locals call the lifeblood of the Nacirema tribe. And of course I'm talking about caffeine and coffee and energy drinks. So I'll go into a little bit of a dive into the history of that in America and how we got to where we are today. So according to Brandon Shaley of Clemson University, caffeine is the most widely used substance in the world. Well, having existed long before, we started using it. It started its widespread start in America during the Industrial Revolution, where factory workers used it to make it through their long shifts. Soon after the invention of, or soon after the widespread adoption, that's when caffeinated sodas became a thing, which broadened the horizons of what a caffeinated drink could be and when it could be consumed, because usually it'd be consumed in the morning and then you wouldn't have anything else. But now you have tons of options like soda that you can have any time in the day. There's not a set time, which would give people a boost throughout the day, which they use during their shifts while working. Getting closer to today, people started to consume large amounts of caffeine and smaller sizes. So there was a need that people wanted more caffeine, and they didn't want to drink as much of a drink. And this is when the invention of energy drinks hit the playing field. It has become a favorite of like teenagers and college kids. People say that they need them in order to get through their day. And I mean, I think some people do need them. We are now in a state still testing the bounds of how much caffeine we can intake. There's always new bottles or new cans that have more caffeine than other energy drinks. And people will always be testing it because people are always testing the limits as to how much caffeine they can have in a day. My personal thoughts is caffeine is it's not inherently bad. I drink an energy drink probably once a day, which, isn't smart, but I do it because I want the energy. I want to be able to focus in on my classes and stuff like that. So I believe that energy drinks or coffee or caffeine are not inherently bad, but you do have to be careful when drinking them. First of all, in the study from Clemson, it was shown that caffeine can affect your sleep cycle, so you have to be very careful when you drink it, because if you drink it too close to your sleep, it can impact your REM sleep, which leads to less quality sleep, and your sleep leaving you less energized in the morning. You have to be careful because it affects the heart. It can lead to increased heart rate and cause arrhythmia, and that's something you don't want to do. You don't want to mess with your heart. It's very, very important. But I do think that when safely ingested, or when thought out and logically used, caffeine is a kind of miracle drug that we can use for the betterment of our society, allowing us to do things at times we were maybe not always expected to do. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you have a great day.